Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Laura Rojas and today I will show you a great surprise that Atlantis University has especially for everybody out there watching us today. Follow me. Today we will show you the brand new tools we have in our university and all the possibilities these tools will give to our students, our faculty, and why not, all the Miami locals who want to create top-notch quality social media content. And to start, I would like to start with the big boss, who controls pretty much everything happening in AU Studios, the switch. The switch is our main computer, which is the hub for all the cameras we have and the mixing console for all the audio and microphone views we have here. This equipment is used in many applications like recording studios and broadcasting. This friend will help us create amazing productions that I'm sure we will love. So now, let me show you what this is all about. If you like special effects movies, you will love our green screen studio, which will allow you to do pretty much everything that you have seen on the films. You just need to be creative and dare to win. And last but not least, our podcast studio, which makes everything about podcasting easier. And now we present you the first episode. Dr. Stewart, are you ready?
Let's go!
Are you ready?
Hello, Laura. I'm excited and I am ready.
Oh my God, Doctor. And that's precisely one of the reasons because you are one of my favorite people here at Atlantis University.
Wow, that's music to my ears. And so I'm really excited to know that I've made such an impression on a brilliant young woman such as yourself. And so don't tell anyone. I don't know if I'll ever admit it, but you were certainly one of my most favorite students.
Oh my God. Hello everyone and welcome to this new session at Atlantis University. Today we're going to talk about this brand new exceptional studio that we have here at Atlantis University, and for that I have this amazing guest. She is Dr. Miya Burt-Stewart. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Laura. And to piggyback off of what you're talking about, yes, an amazing new tool, right? Another part or an example of how we at Atlantis University constantly are looking for, creating for, and allowing for ways to educate our students, right? To make a contribution to not only their efforts and the education that they're able to achieve and receive upon leaving here, but the global contribution that we hope that our students will be able to make. And AU Studios definitely is another tool added to our chest of tools here at Atlantis University.
That's correct, Doctor. And for everybody out there, that's the reason is because we here in Atlantis University are always looking for the best tools to enhance the learning experience of our students.
Absolutely. And in enhancing, that experience, again, at Atlantis University, we offer many programs. We offer a business program. We offer a healthcare program. We offer a hospitality program. We offer an education program. We offer an IT program. And so when you think about the myriad of programs that we offer, the excellence, right, in terms of the content and the intent of our programs, and then the tools such as AU Studios, right, such as big data, right, Python, or different other technical tools that we use, right, and incorporate both within the classroom and outside of the classroom. It lends towards creating that atmosphere, right? That academic excellence. What is it? Academic of excellence. Mm-hmm. I think I'm trying to say tight tongue here. It lends towards our efforts of creating and graduating career-minded individuals through a quality education, which is Atlantis University's mission.
And I love our mission because it empowers
Yes.
the vision of Atlantis University,
Yes.
which is to, well, I would like to explain, we want to be the model for international quality
Yes.
education
Yes.
for people who pursue personal and professional accomplishments.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so I think about first coming to Atlantis University. I think about the first time I taught at Atlantis University in 2009, right? So now we are 12, 13 years later, and my experience at Atlantis University has been one of growth. And so I think about, I appreciate the way that you share how in, me being one of your favorite professors, and I think about how so many others have said that to me. And so I just like to think about, in the same way we've added AU Studios, right? Meaning we're continuing to grow. I like to think that I am operating in the same way, continuing to grow, but adding to our students, right, to their experience, and again, lending towards being a part of a world where we are graduating individuals that make a contribution on a global level.
That's correct, doctor. That's correct. And the nest is a fantastic example of that. That's why we want to share a little bit of the next I'm sorry, with the people who are listening and watching us today, because the nest is a fantastic example of how we are going the extra mile every day for our students.
Yes.
Atlantis University is going the extra mile to enhance that experience by creating prototypes like this, the nest. Could you please explain a little bit further what the nest is about, doctor?
And so the nest is our applied research unit. One of the things that we're going to be incorporating into our all of our programs, and particularly those programs that are geared towards writing, we're going to start allowing for our students at the end of a course to be able to take their writings from that course and potentially publish those writings. And one of the ways that we will do that, or another of the tools that are supplied in order for us to be able to do that, is the nest. It's an applied research unit, right, established here at Atlantis University, and it is a tool that we believe will allow our students to be able to come back and, I guess, in a way, regurgitate or certainly make it known the knowledge and the information that they have gained and are gaining from the courses that they are taking here at Atlantis University.
And this is crucial because if you have the knowledge, but you don't really know how to apply or where to use it, or how is it like that you have to get the most out of it, well, it's something like if you don't know.
And you've said it and that's one of the things that, again, in my tenure here at Atlantis University, I think about our president, the director, and I just constantly think about his passion for, when he holds meetings and when he talks to us, it's always about, yes, we understand that we're doing a good job in educating our students, but how are we allowing them to apply what they are learning? And so he's very big on us being able to make sure that we've got programs and processes in place and platforms in place to ensure that our students are showing that. And so the nest will allow for us to be able to do just that, Laura.
That's correct, doctor. And it's amazing, of course.
Yes.
It's amazing, and I feel so proud to be part of this community, AU community.
Absolutely.
And I know that in that search is that we came to the idea of creating also this amazing new tool that we have, which is AU Studios.
Yes.
Because as we mentioned a little bit earlier, part of our mission and vision and everything is not just towards the professional area, but also the personal area.
Professional development. Yes, Laura. Professional development is a very important part of of, I think any individual's being, right? I think about, many of the people that I've met, and even some of our students who talk about being here and getting an education, not so much that it was, something that, they needed to do professionally, but personally. It was something that they wanted to do for the betterment of themselves in the careers that they were either established in or that they would pursue. So personal development and professional development, Atlantis University has been big in promoting and creating an atmosphere for both of these to happen within the lives of our students since the inception of the university.
Exactly, doctor. And we're talking about this because I think this is a good time to introduce our new podcast, which are great tools for everybody to use too, doctor. So we're gonna show you guys some of the good ideas, the great ideas that we really want you to participate in, because that's something that we have to make very clear,
Absolutely.
Doctor. Yes.
Absolutely.
So let's introduce the podcast. Yes. Why is it important that, our students are part of this?
Because as you have said, as I have said, and as we have said since we've opened this conversation, right? Providing the necessary tools, right? Providing the necessary opportunities, right? As I mentioned our president in saying, it's not just enough that they know that they have the knowledge, right? We need to make sure that they know how to implement. And so it's not just enough that our students are able to come and sit in the classroom, but what are some other ways we can help them develop professionally and personally, right? What are some other ways that we can help in terms of what they are learning in the classroom, right? Allow them to spread that to a universe and share and encourage someone, empower someone, right? Enhance the lives of others. And so AU Studios will create for and present a platform to our students as well as our communities, right? The communities that we serve and the communities wherein we do business. It'll allow for and create for a platform in order for everyone to participate and be heard and make a contribution on some level.
That's correct, doctor. And I would also like to tell to all the people who are listening and watching us that is not regarding just the matter of academic issues, because as our students can tell, we like to talk about pretty much everything. So if they have like a good idea, to have a good space like this, their own podcast, for instance, they could do that.
They can spirit, absolutely. And so if we've got students, every student at Atlantis University is a star, right? That's just a given. And so you've got stars, and you've got stars that have gifts in very particular areas. And so we have stars that have gifts in the area of journalism, or in the area of marketing, or in the area of sales. And so with that being said, if we've got a star that's, charismatic, energetic, articulate, right, and looking to make a contribution, and finds AU Studios as one way to make a contribution as it relates to our communities, particular industries, whatever it may be. Yes, we want our students to come and holler at us, as they say, and explore opportunities with AU Studios. Yes,
doctor. And I wanted to highlight this because it is important that they don't think that there is a subject that they maybe shouldn't discuss. Gaming, big data, I don't know, analytics, something like smoother, like, I don't know, poker playing.
Absolutely.
Or,
Texas Hold'em, let's go.
Exactly.
Yes.
All the good ideas, even though if you think that maybe it's not such a good idea, bring it on. We can make something happen with that.
Absolutely. And that's one of the many great things that I like about AU Studios. We don't want our students to be, nor our communities to be limited in terms of the topics that you present to us here at Atlantis University, or particularly within AU Studios. We want for any student that has an idea, particularly, an idea and a topic that can be, for the betterment of of Atlantis University and for the communities wherein we serve, right? So no topic necessarily can be off limits, right? We can find a way to maximize and allow for every topic to be of benefit to, whether it's a particular group, whether it's a particular organization, whether it's another country, whatever it may be. We don't want our students to be limited or feel that there's some prohibitions in terms of the topics that they can present to us.
I couldn't say it better, Doctor. And so everyone is invited. I want you to be here bringing your ideas.
That's right.
So we can create.
Come one, come all. Let's hear, and we're here, and let's have a ball.
My name is Adir Ganon. I graduated with an MBA from Atlantis University. I started my journey a few years ago as an Israeli licensed lawyer. I decided that I want to improve my skills. So when I saw Atlantis University and what they suggest, the flexibility of hours, the best professor in the market, and the best business orientation place that I could find in Miami. So thanks to Professor Alex Lima and his department, I found the job that I was looking for, and I found the job of my dream. And that's why I chose Atlantis University. Now, in perspective of time, I was willing to have a new path of career here in America in the financial industry, and Atlantis University helped me. Not only the MBA program, which was amazing, but also the other department that was supporting me along the way. And that's why I chose Atlantis University.
Thanks to Atlantis University, I found the job of my dreams. What an extraordinary thing to say.
What an extraordinary thing to say by an extraordinary young man, Adir, one of our students.
Yes, that's correct.
I agree.
And I must say, me as a graduate that I am myself from the MBA at Atlantis University, I was a beneficiary of this that he's speaking about, which is career services, another one of the benefits that we have here at Atlantis University, Doctor.
Yes, career services, which, as Adir mentioned, spearheaded by our very own Professor Alex Lima, who does an exceptional job. Our career services, as I believe may be evident by Adir, may be evident by you, seeks to aid our graduates in securing not just jobs, but careers, right? Securing opportunities in careers that they will keep for a very long time, right? And so whether they keep those careers here in the United States or whether they decide to return to other countries, right? Keep their careers. And so the soft skills, which is a lot of what Adir pointed out, right? Mm-hmm. Creating the resume, being prepared for the interview, understanding the intricacies or the internals, right, of the interview, understanding what a company is looking for, the research surrounding the company. And most importantly, one of the things that we talk about here at Atlantis, we don't want you just to go and be interviewed. I think if you can remember, we tell you all we want you to interview the employer as well, right? So it's a two-sided street. Yes. It's not a one-sided street. And so Adir did just that. Not only was he interviewed by the firm that he talks about, but he interviewed them as well. And so we're not just teaching you all and sending you out there to find the best opportunity. We want you all to maximize, again, on every level, right? We want you to accept careers that, should you choose to stay here in the United States, it'll be a great career that you will have, until you decide to do something different. Or if you decide to leave the United States and travel abroad and establish roots somewhere else in that career. We want you to be able to make those choices, and we just want to position our students for that at every opportunity.
That's so nice to say, Doctor. And actually, as I told you, since I lived it myself, And especially for me, that, as you can tell, I'm an international student who came from another country, and I didn't know the system in the United States, how the processes were here. So I needed, it was a must for me to have these career services benefit, and I'm really, really grateful because I had it.
Absolutely. And we wouldn't be able to function without it. We would not be preparing you all to for that next level and for that next step without providing these kinds of services. It's critical to your success beyond the degree, right?
Exactly.
And so that's what we say, your success beyond the degree. And so, as Adir mentioned, it wasn't just the resume. Again, all the other components that goes into, or that plays into, the interview or the career search, right? Not the job search, but the career search
Big
process.
Difference.
Absolutely.
Big difference,
Absolutely.
Doctor. Totally.
Absolutely.
Well, Doctor, I think this is time for us to say goodbye.
Well, listen, I can stay here and do this much longer, but I understand we do have to go.
Yes.
And it's been a pleasure to be able to spend this time to talk about a subject in a university that's so near and dear to my heart, and be able to share information and allow our listeners and our viewers to know and to learn as much about Atlantis University as I have, and hopefully they will love it as much as I do.
For sure, Doctor. Thank you so much for this amazing time. Absolutely. I really enjoy it.
Thank you, Laura.
And of course, it won't be the last.
It will not be the last. Absolutely. And thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being with us today in our first episode. Stay tuned for many, many more. Take care, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Let's go.